Hey there, how's it going, guys? Welcome to another shitty video, because all videos on this channel are probably shitty, but hey. I mean, my main channel is a Pokemon Let's Play channel, so feel free to check that out if you haven't done that so far. The link is in the description. Anyway, let's talk again about my computer. Pretty much, PC gaming in general, I have grown quite tired of it, because PCs are just unreliable altogether, and I'm really not enjoying myself again because my computer is acting up yet again. I've already had like a shit ton of problems with this computer, which is a brand new gaming computer, by the way, and yeah, still to no avail. Now let's get started with the story, I guess. If you know anything about computers or possibly know how to fix this, then feel free to leave a comment or some shit like that. If you can manage to fix this shit, then I swear to God, I might even pay you $10 through PayPal if you want that, or make that 15. You know what? Yeah, $15 on PayPal. Although I'm not telling you guys that this is a match or some shit like that, but hey, feel free to try. All right, so let's read out the specs before I get started with the story. We have an Intel Core i7 quad-core processor, 3.4 gigahertz as a processor, as a CPU. The motherboard is Asus Maximus 6 Hero. I have 16 gigs of RAM. I have a 2 gig nvidia GTX GeForce 760 graphics card, and that's the main problem. I don't know what the problem is with the graphics card, but something is going on with that, because those are all the errors that I'm getting. Then I have 240 gigabytes of SSD and 1 terabyte as just regular hard drive space. As a power supply, I have the 850 watts Corsair Gold Plus whatever modular. I'm not gonna read all that out loud. Anyway, it's 850 watts. Yes, you're reading that correctly. I should be able to take 850 watts, which should be all right. Then, last but not least, which is mentionable, the cooling is Corsair H60 Hydro Series High Performance, blah blah blah. That's all like advertising, I guess, or publicity. Alright, so this computer is obviously not the very best gaming computer there is, but it is definitely high average to average high. Yeah, those two things are different, by the way. It's definitely a high average to average high end computer when it comes to gaming. I should definitely be able to play, well, any game, probably not at the maxed out settings, but I should be able to play anything. But no, I can't even play games that are from the year 2000, stuff like Age of Empires, stuff like fucking Age of Mythology and stuff. That's all, it doesn't even work on that. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys my story now. Pretty much, in January this year, I purchased a computer through a PC Specialist. I purchased this computer, obviously. I thought that this was going to be a very good computer that was never going to wear down on me. But it started wearing down on me 2 weeks after I got it, unfortunately. Why did I choose that website, by the way? It's because it was one of the most famous, or it is one of the most famous, most renowned PC delivery websites, where you can like make your own computer and let them put it all together and send it to you. So that's what I did. I paid a lot of money for this. 2,000 euros. I'm not even kidding you guys. Yes, PCs cost a lot of money in Europe. I'm no exception. 2,000 fucking euros, which is about $2,500 for this computer. It sucks not living in the US, because in the US this thing would probably cost about 1,500. But hey, I'm not complaining about that. Alright, so what is the problem? Time to start with the little story. While I was playing Minecraft, while I was using Fraps and just using the computer at like its full potential, it started acting up on me. The NVIDIA drivers kept on crashing, and it either gave me the error number 7 message, which had something to do about the timeout limit being exceeded, or it had something to do with error code number 3, but I've forgotten what that was. Basically, my NVIDIA just stops responding. So, for example, when I'm starting up a game, or when I'm playing a game, or just whenever I'm using this computer, even whenever I was browsing fucking YouTube, or just going on the internet in general, the screen would just go blank, it goes black, rather, randomly, and it either stayed that way and I had to reboot the computer, or it went back to normal, it went back to the beginning screen, and then I get an error message saying that the NVIDIA drivers have stopped responding or some shit like that. So I had no clue what the fuck was going on. So the first thing I did was I called the technical support, and they told me that I had to update the NVIDIA drivers, and perhaps that was going to fix the issue, but it didn't. Then I had to, well, that's my plan A, updating the NVIDIA drivers, well, to no avail. Plan B was I completely reinstalled the drivers, so at first I uninstalled them, and then when my monitor was looking all shitty and stuff and pixelated, I reinstalled the drivers back from scratch. It didn't help. Then I called them again, the company, and I got them to replace the graphics card for a new one. That's what I did, so yeah, it still hasn't been fixed because I'm still getting the crashes on my new graphics card, so it was definitely not hardware related in terms of the graphics card. Then what did I do? Plan D, I'm already there. I edited the registry in my computer to physically increase the timeout limit, so that I wouldn't reach the timeout, yeah, so that I wouldn't reach that limit, so to say. But it didn't work either because, well, the crashes just kept on occurring even more and more frequently as I went along, which was very, very worrisome. Then Plan E, I completely reinstalled Windows 7 back from scratch, so I got rid of everything that I had on my computer, and I had to completely start again from a brand new computer. And that also didn't help because I also got the crashes like 3 days after it crashed on me again. So I had literally reached the point where I was gonna ship the entire PC back to England, which I ended up not doing. But what did I do? I took out the newly installed graphics card, and I, for some reason, put it back in, and then I didn't touch the computer for like a week. And magically, suddenly my computer was way more stable, and it still is stable up to now. But now I've gotten the crash like 3-4 times in the last 3 days, so it's getting very worrisome now as well. And I don't want this entire story to repeat itself, because that would suck balls. Big and square. Alright, do you guys have any clue on how I can fix this or what is going on with my computer? I have no fucking clue. I really don't. I am desperate. I purchased a gaming computer because everyone told me that this was going to be the epiphany of gaming, the freedom to play virtually any game and use Steam, and it's all so wonderful and nice, and no, it's not. I've had fucking problems with this computer since the day I got it. And obviously not every computer has all these issues, but mine does, and my experience with Steam as well has been very negative. Pretty much Steam doesn't want to update for some reason when I have it installed. Now I can't even install it because it wants to update. And for some reason, when it's trying to update, like it goes up to, like, for example, 30% of the update, and then it jumps back to, like, to let's say 17%. And then I wait a little bit, and it goes back up to, like, 27%, and it jumps back to, like, 20%, and to 7%. And I just can't get the full download done. Now, I managed to fix that 2 days ago, or 3 days ago, by temporarily switching over to an Ethernet cable instead of Wi-Fi. And my internet had then gone down from a solid 30 megabytes per second download to about 4 megabytes per second download. And for some reason I could install Steam using my Ethernet cable. I really don't know what the fuck was going on with that, but hey, I'm not complaining. I had finally installed Steam again, started installing games again as well. I installed 7 Days to Die and a game that I purchased, a disc. It was War in the North, The Lord of the Rings. After playing for like 15 minutes and then closing the game, my computer froze again while I was just browsing the fucking internet. I was just on YouTube. Seemed like my drivers, well, no, not my drivers, but my graphics card crashed on me again. Lo and behold, it was the same problem as now like 6 months ago or some shit like that. So I really have no fucking clue, what to do. How to fix this. This problem is like a ghost problem. It's haunting my computer. My computer is legitimately haunted, and I have no fucking clue on how to fix this, and I'm literally becoming desperate. So if you guys do manage to help me fix this, then I am sending you $15. I mean, I have plenty of money on PayPal, so I can definitely send you over some $15 if you want to leave a comment. Perhaps you'll get it. So yeah, feel free to leave a comment. This is not a race or anything, but yeah, I would love some help because I'm getting very desperate. PC gaming, master race, and all that shit. Get out of here. PC gaming is not the master race, at least not for me. PC gaming is like that fucking handicapped midget that's trying to play video games. That's what PC gaming is for me. I'm literally now restricted to anything but video games for some fucking reason. And I don't even know how to fix this. Maybe you guys do. So yeah, feel free to leave a comment. Sorry this video was shitty. I mean, all videos on this channel are shitty. I mean, I'm not really trying to provide any funny or entertaining content on this channel. If you want entertainment, try out my real channel, which is in the description. Alright, thank you for watching and goodbye.